Hi all, this is Sandy. Welcome to Sandy's Travel and Gardening Adventures. And today I'm going to be making fried apples, kind of sort of like the way Cracker Barrel does them. So I had some leftover apples, not Granny Smith's, but hey, they'll do. After you cut and core your 4 apples, you put them in a skillet, and then I'm pouring in 2 cups of apple juice. Now let these simmer here until they become fork tender. You want to turn them gently so they don't get too mushy, and then cut your heat back. Once these apples get tender, we're going to remove them and put them into an oven-safe dish. You want to leave the juice in your skillet. You know, a slotted spoon will work best, so it'll drain out. I just don't have one, or I didn't have one that was readily available. So this is what I got. As you can see, I've removed all the apples, and I'm going to keep the remaining apple juice warm, waiting for the filler that I'm going to assemble here shortly. Now to make it thick, we're going to take a half a cup of apple juice, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of apple pie spice, and 4 tablespoons of sugar. And we're going to put those in the blender. I couldn't find any apple pie spice in my cabinet, so what I'm doing here is I'm taking a teaspoon and dividing that in half, so half a teaspoon of allspice and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now don't worry about writing down any of the ingredients. I will post it at the end of this video in the description area, so you'll be able to see it there. With this blender, it only took a few seconds for it to become smooth. Next, we want to whisk this into the simmering apple juice that's already on, that we reserved in our skillet. So we're pouring it in there, and we're going to whisk it up and cook it while we stir it until, well, should be on medium high heat. But mine is on medium, I believe. And so once that is cooking, it's going to start bubbling and it's going to become thickened. So we want to keep stirring until we see those signs. So on medium heat, it does take a little bit longer than medium high, but I typically burn things, so I'm taking the slow approach. And it'll eventually get there, but just think of it as like cooking brown gravy, or, you know, from a steak or something in your skillet. And you want to keep stirring up that the stuff that gets on the bottom that becomes thick. You want to bring that up and keep breaking it up. So just keep stirring. Eventually it'll get there and it'll be nice and thick for you. You're well on your way when you start seeing the bottom of your skillet when you're stirring. So it is getting very thick in there. So it's almost ready. Looks like it's done, so let's uncover our apples, and we're going to take this and pour it on top of the apples. Just get it all in there, and you're going to have to scrape the pan a little bit to get it all out. And just be gentle and stir your apples. Alright, so now it's basically ready to serve. So you can serve it up now, or you can wait and cover it back up and put it in the oven to save it for later. You don't really want to bake it. It's all ready to go as it is. So I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day.